Okay, so we're playing Shovel Knight today. So this is a cool little game that I recently found out about. Kind of knew about it, but just recently played it. Really good game. Paul here is going to give us a little bit of an insight into what Shovel Knight actually is. Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, it's a real throwback to 90s platformers that you get on the Genesis and the Super Nintendo. Great pixelated art style, which is quite common these days, and just a lot of fun, really.
Yeah, definitely. And the RPG style reminds me of the very much of Legend of Zelda, sort of the old games, especially the second one with that platform style. So it's really good.
Yeah, it's definitely got that feel about it, and there's all sorts of different areas you can go to as well. So it feels like a real adventure.
Excellent. So we'll give it a go, and we'll give you some footage to go along with. Let's have a look. Okay, so here we are. So as you can see, very Zelda-esque style to the beginning, where you have to register your name. Can you get cheat codes on this, or did you put them in there? Or
I think you can. There's some DLC that came out recently, and to access it you have to complete the game, but there's another way to get to it. You can put a cheat code in to unlock it. So
okay, cool. So that's again a throwback to old school games where you had to put in the codes rather than just downloading it and paying $9.99 or whatever it was to get it.
Yeah, it's certainly
so cool. So there he is, our Mr. Shovel Knight. So we're going to have a little look at the story here. And as you can see, the little intro.
Yeah, I love this. I love the art style. Just feels like there's been care taken to sort of draw it and imagine it, really.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, I think it's actually a really cool story, because you sit there and think Shovel Knight, like, what can that even be about? And it gives you a little bit of a context to it, which is cool. So it kind of gets you a bit involved in the game, I think.
Yeah, it's good. It sets the scene, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, and also, I mean, just looking at the art style is really cool as well, because it just throws me back to the Mega Drive and NES era, and that just makes me warm inside. So it's really good, you know. And his spirit broken, a grieving Shovel Knight went into a life of solitude, farming, because that's what you do when your heart's broken.
I think as well though, this is like how we remembered like the 90s, really. Like, I don't know if games looked quite this good in terms of like the whole pixel style thing. I think when you think back to playing games, you do think it looked this good.
Yeah, and it didn't really matter that they didn't look too good, because you kind of got involved anyway, and you always had the booklet, and the booklet told you the story, and from there you just kind of made your own little adventure. So here we go, this is the first level, and just look at the art style, it's amazing.
It's great, isn't it?
The depth in it is great. Paul's playing here, and I'm just kind of waffling over that.
There's my shovel.
Yeah, he's got the shovel. What a weird choice of weapon for a knight, you know. At what point did they think a shovel is what you need to get through this world of being a knight?
You just have to collect like loads of gold, and I think there's magic in this game as well.
Yeah, it's a great game.
To see later on.
Definitely, great game, and you know, I kind of just think, like, you know, I dig it. You can keep that one. But yeah, so as you can see, very platformy in its style. Enemies are mostly one hit kills rather. Get there eventually. And yeah, and even the way the screen moves, like, it's not fluid. It does the transition, which is really cool.
Yeah, you've got the down attack as well.
Which reminds me of the Scrooge McDuck attack in
DuckTales
games. Yeah,
great game as well.
Great, yeah, which we could probably review at some point. So what are the bubbles for? What reference are they?
I don't know really. They just let you progress. I think you just have to bounce off them, and then you can carry on, go about your way.
Yeah. So there's the checkpoint there for those that are wondering what that was. Kind of hit those and it lights up. So it's really good. There's those spikes again. I know how you like spikes. If anyone's watched the Sonic videos, and if you haven't, why not?
Oh, I love spikes. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
That's how much I love them.
He loves them that much, he fell into them. And here
brilliant.
we go. So here's another.
Do you like a go?
No, you crack on. I'm having a great time watching you.
You weren't going to get the controller anyway.
No, so, you know, I feel like you're the game expert, and I'm just the guy that kind of adds commentary.
Well,
you know?
I don't really have any other hobbies.
No, and the fact that, you know, you're not even very good at the games that we do play. But hey, we're just two guys kicking back and having fun with this. So yeah, Shovel Knight, what a great game. Here's that dragon that I kind of briefly mentioned before. On Friday
it's not
we played
too bad,
this.
but
Yeah, what dragon shoots bubbles? You know,
It looks really sleepy as well, doesn't it? Like,
looks like it's got a gammy leg, but I think it's a wing, so I'm not 100% sure.
I think he's just getting old.
Getting on a bit. He's dead now, so these things are cool. Which reminds me of Skull Monkeys. If anyone actually played Skull Monkeys, I think maybe the 5 people that might have played that game.
The 5 people watching.
The 5 people watching as well, which we're bloody grateful that you are. You know, there's better videos out there, but none as
Jack
funny
Sparrow
as
is here now.
Yeah, apparently I've turned into a pup.
I'm bloody grateful.
Bloody grateful, everyone. Where's the rum? So yeah, you know, I can't help being charismatic, but it's not my fault.
It's the waterfalls as well, though. I mean, look how simple they are, but effective. I mean, they're quite subtle. You don't really sort of notice them, but they add to the aesthetics, don't they?
They just made me worried because when I saw it, this bit especially, I thought we're going into a water world. And I thought, oh, if anyone's seen the Sonic video again, that water world, I hate it. Not a fan of water worlds. So here, yeah, there's some cool little hidden areas as well. If you kind of not rushing through, you can get to them.
Yeah, you just sort of hit your shovel against like any suspicious-looking walls, and usually you'll just end up on the other side. So
yeah, and then you got music notes because knights love their music.
Yep.
You know.
That unlocks songs to play in town, so it's quite a cool idea. You've got a built-in sound test, but it's not in a menu, it's actually in the town.
Oh, that's cool. Really cool, I didn't know that. So, yeah, a lot going for the game. So, was this an indie game then, originally? What was tell me a bit about...
I think it was, yeah. There's a developer called Yacht Club, I think it is, and I don't know if this was their first game, but it's the first one that I've played. And yeah, it just seems like it's got that indie feel, but I think that's the thing with indie games, isn't it? That they put in that extra effort and they go that extra mile because it's a bit more personal.
Yeah, definitely.
Whereas that's a bit lost sometimes with bigger publishers.
And you feel the love as well. Like these guys, obviously big fans of that classic platforming style, have made this game based on that. I might be wrong, they might just thought, screw it, we'll just make a game.
Let's cash in.
Yeah, but at the same time, we as fans appreciate it. I really like this game, I really think it's a solid game, and I can't believe it took me so long to play it, you know, really weird.
It is really fun, dude. It's not like overly long as well, so it's not one of those games, because some games sort of drag on a bit.
Yeah.
But you know, like Sonic the Hedgehog, it's just got the perfect length, and that is similar to this, really.
So how many worlds are there on this?
I think it's one big world and there's just loads of different areas, so...
Nicely got out of that question there.
Yeah.
Well done.
I think there's about 15 to 20 levels.
As you can see, we researched our thing before we filmed our videos.
But you get like little bonus levels as well. That's what's throwing me off there, Lee. You know,
I can only apologise for throwing you off for being the other professionals that we are.
Be more specific.
Sorry, mate. So yeah, I just want to say thank you as well to everyone while we're playing this who watched our previous videos and really got on board with them. It was really cool to see people actually subscribing. I think we're at 10 now, so thanks. Really appreciate it. There'll be more content coming now. We kind of got a lot of issues and kind of work really, mostly just kind of kicked our ass.
Yeah, this is working at least.
This is work. Oh yeah, going back to the video. This is our job. Sorry. Yeah, but now we're back, so we're back pretty much going to be shooting a full-time schedule hopefully, and
7 days a week, mate. We're
not that good, but like, hopefully to get a little bit more content and a little bit more variety as well would be nice. So Shovel Knight is the first of that. We're probably going to shoot some Crash Bandicoot footage, maybe some other games as well, whatever we kind of get around. Oh, nice little secret there.
There you go.
And that's a cool little animation with the digging. You don't really see that often. Normally it's just the open of the chest.
Yeah, and the whatever you're getting just comes straight out, doesn't it?
Yeah, nice. Really cool.
I like the whole money thing though, because it is quite fun just collecting loads of stuff.
So I take it you can spend the money in the town?
Yeah, I don't think you can in the first town, but certainly the second town you can buy like different colour armour and weapon upgrades and stuff like that. So there's plenty of customisation and you can play the game sort of differently.
Yes.
The different armour gives you sort of different perks. Like ouch.
Well done.
Like one of them stops you like skidding, and there's just all sorts of different ones like that really.
No, it's really cool, really good, and it's just a well thought out game rather than being just a straightforward platform where they've gone and really put some thought into it.
Yeah, you see that little blue container over there,
Yeah.
which is fading out. That's your magic power up. So I've got nothing to use magic with at the minute. So
And that kind of reminds me of Golden Axe, you know, with the
Yeah.
collecting the magic.
there's a big pot there.
There you go. And the skull's really cool.
Oh.
And he's dead again.
That's the pressure
2
point
games. Right, I'm going to show him how it's done
He's
this
gonna do
time.
it.
Alright, let's see. So you're about to watch me play. It's all going to go wrong. I can't even
there. Yeah,
remember the buttons.
please stick with us.
Oh yeah, you got him. Forgot to press the button there. There you go, look at this. Skills that pay the bills right here. How do you do the... There it is.
There it
You've got
is.
to press down
Just
there.
press down, mate.
There you go. I've only played this game once in my life, so that's my excuse for being piss poor. Oh, that dragon.
I mean, it takes a little while to adjust, but once you've sort of got the hang of it, it's really easy, I think.
Yeah,
And it's a challenge all the way through, because I've died loads playing it.
It's just getting into the habit of kind of playing it like the D-pad controls and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's kind of getting used to that again.
It's really old school.
Oh, we've got a standoff here.
He's a pain because he knocks you back. There's another piece of armour that stops you getting knocked back, which is really useful. Because sometimes you can jump onto a platform and an enemy will just push you off.
Oh,
and it's like,
well, I thought that was quite
that was good. You carry on.
easy. I'll have one more.
You
go
get
and see.
unlimited lives as well, which is cool.
Which, as from our Sonic video, we needed.
Yeah.
Right, he can go to hell.
But,
The band.
Every time you die, you drop like a percentage of your gold.
Okay.
And if you manage to get back to the spot you died at, which you've probably seen already, you can sort of recollect that gold.
Which is a cool touch.
Yeah, but
Right,
if,
I'm
if
going to
you,
avoid these bubbles this time. There
if
we
you
go.
die before it,
He's gonna
you
hit
lose it. But I think it's like, I don't think it's a lot of money that you lose. I think it's like 25%.
There's a nice little tactic. Oh, I went flying away.
And one of the strategies that I've used to play this game is like when I get to town, I try and spend as much gold as I've got to sort of make sure I don't lose much of it. Because the more you gain, the more you lose when you die, and there's that chance that you won't get back to.
Oh, that was awful.
See, there you go.
Okay.
So you lost the.
So there you go. So we have discovered today that we can't jump on tiny platforms to save our life.
Yeah, I think it's a psychological thing. Though.
I think there's a lot of pressure with all those 5 people watching, to be honest. You know,
Yeah.
if you could just turn away for a minute when we do that jump, that'd be appreciated. Just so
Stage fright. Should we
Yeah.
turn the camera off for that bit?
I think so, and maybe come back to when we've come back and done it. Otherwise it's just going to be us fighting this dragon for the whole video. Will they beat the dragon? Find out in 3 episodes of dragon fighting. I feel like that dragon's kind of like really fed up as well. Like
Yeah.
even he's bored of us
You
constantly.
keep killing me.
It's not our fault. Look at all that gold, and you're going to die. Oh, he's covered it well.
I nearly
Right,
did. I
take your
felt
time, no rush.
I'll go back on myself and think that.
Right, I'm going to give it a go. Here we go. Getting bored of fighting that dragon. Right. See that, mate. Way! There we go.
Way.
Way! I don't know why I did that. It felt right. It
You
felt...
turned into a really weird dad one.
Yeah, like Dad playing the first game ever. How'd you play this, Enzo? Whoa, this is a cool game. They don't make them like they used to. You know, all that sort of stuff.
This is the sort of game that your dad would sort of enjoy though, because he'd remember like playing video
Yeah.
games with you.
I mean,
So-
my dad wouldn't, but, you know.
I think my dad played games with me one time, but he soon turned the console off.
Yeah, like I had Gizmo throwing mine away. Right,
Right, I think,
What
right,
was
jump
it?
to this, but don't go backwards.
just jump.
Yeah,
Just do a straight jump.
yeah, and then jump again. And
Nearly.
well, don't worry, I really have
Right,
got this.
We'll have one more. And then
Nah,
let's
we
see it.
will.
So yeah, comment if you've got past that bit, you smug gits.
It's just that dragon again. He's
I
gonna
like
be
how we're hosting a game show yet can't play the games that we're doing.
It's a poor effort.
Poor effort.
And this is the first level though. The first level usually eases you in.
We were better on Friday, to be
Whoa.
honest, when we were doing our practice. We actually got to the town.
It's the curse of the camera though.
It's definitely camera fright. Oh, nice little jump there. Not that you needed it, but he's got it. You got a habit of getting smashed by him at the beginning. Right.
Watch this, mate.
There you go. It took 7 goes, but we did it. So there you go. Let's keep going. Pushing forward. I like Ricky Gervais again. Pushing forward. Oh. Okay.
Can they do it? Oh.
There's a new David Brent film coming out. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I always thought there was going to be one, but it never seemed to sort of materialise.
There you go, nice.
Quite irrelevant for a gaming podcast. But we went there.
Yeah, that's it. You know, people are sitting there going, why are they not talking about games? Well, why would we? You know, we've got loads of games to talk about. Oh, he's not scared of that. I would have avoided that, to be fair. Just
Oh man, no,
now we've
I'm
got
doing
those
it,
jumps
mate.
again. Why? Why did he do it? Now we have to go all the way.
Ah, it's painful.
back. No, you crack on. I'm sick of that dragon.
We'll probably cut this.